What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of It Doesn't Have to Make Sense, but instead of a music reaction this time, we're going to be watching the first episode of the Spongebob anime. Now, if you have no idea what this is, well, a lot of people don't. So, at some point, this guy named Narmek, this is the channel we're going to be watching, created a Spongebob manga based off of something. I'm not entirely certain. I think it may have been off a single episode of SpongeBob, something like that. I need to look at the history of it. But there was like mangas, but they weren't like full like giant stories. They were like single issues that told like a broad spanning thing. And from there, he decided to make these anime intros. Unfortunately, he didn't have any original music, so he did use music from different other existing animes, and they sadly got copyright claimed finally, and those are no longer in existence. However, they were really awesome and generated a ton of buzz over the last couple of years. And a little while ago, he teased the actual anime being made. So what he made was animated trailers set to music, and they looked, or not trailers, intros, so opening credits, and they were amazing. This is the first actual full episode with voice acting, with everything. And I've already watched it, so this is going to be like a review and also showing you guys, but I love this. It is so insane. And, you know, I'm an anime fan. I love shonen animes. I love a lot of these things, and it is loaded with anime tropes. And it's a short video. It's like, I don't know, 15 or so minutes. Let me look here. It's 14 minutes long, and there's an ad break, oddly enough. But the cool thing about it is there's so much story tacked in here, and it is relying on your knowledge of SpongeBob. I'm an old school SpongeBob fan. Haven't seen everything, but I've seen at least the first few seasons, and then things like that. But there are references everywhere. So let's go ahead and get started on episode 1 of SpongeBob Anime, the Bubble Bass arc. Yeah, Bubble Bass.
A Narmek animation.
Yay.
店長大丈夫ですか？
来たか、スポンジボブ。
カーニバーガーがヤバいと聞いて急いで来ました。何があったんですか？太っちょバスは
もういない。奴は強く
I
な
love
って
the
い
art
た。
style.
わしでもこの店を守るので精一杯だった。
そんな。
奴の狙いは初めから店ではなく
Secret formula,
レシピだった。
of course.
奴
Sent by
は5つ
Plankton.
のピクルスのことすら知っていた。
Yeah, but the 5 pickled patty.
神のバーガーに潜む秘密を封じるためにわしが作ったレシピ。その存在を知る者ですらもうこの世には数人しかいないと。
Hold on.
一体どうやって、もしや
まさか店長がや。
Okay, so references there to where Bubble Bass asked for pickles on his Krabby Patty, but then I think he lied and said that they didn't put pickles on there, and he throws his fit, and then he had the pickles hidden under his tongue. Now we're talking about the impossible 5 pickle patty. There's no way you can put 5 pickles on it. And how this is somehow making people more powerful. But now he's talking about how the origin of the secret formula comes from the dark Krabby Patty. Like, but then the whole... First of all, the animation style is... I don't even know what to call it, to be totally honest. It is really shonen, but I don't know if it's following any one particular style. But everything is there to let you really know this is SpongeBob. Like, Mr. Krabs, other than like a couple small details, literally just looks like Mr. Krabs. And I love these voice actors that he got. Like, he does have a couple of them listed at the end. They're close enough to still invoke the character. Like, SpongeBob sounds more mature than regular SpongeBob, and that's fine. Mr. Krabs sounds like a Japanese Clancy Brown. Like, what? What is that? And if you look around, the Krusty Krab itself looks like the Krusty Krab. We'll see more of it here. But this is... We'll just continue. Hold on, just back up just a hair.
一体どうやって、
How did he...
もしや
Someone betrayed
ま
them.
さか店長をやられるなんて。なら 一刻も早く取り戻しに行かないと。
すでにイカルドを向かわせている。
Ricardo.
なんとしても奴がクラゲ草原を出る前に
The
取り
jellyfish
戻さ
fields.
ねば。
Yes.
向かわせた。一人で行かせたんです
You
か。
let him go alone.
そんなの死にに行くようなものじゃないですか。
それでも
This.
ではあのレシピだけは奪われてはならないのだ。
じゃああなたはなんでまだここにいるんですか。イカルドにもしものことがあったら。
わしはここで店を守る義務がある。イカルドはこの職場がどういうところか知ってて今までやってきた。ついてこられなければ彼もそこまでの男だったということだ。
So they're treating the Krusty Krab like a dojo, not like just a burger restaurant. It is like a martial arts dojo. And so like Mr. Krabs is like this huge monster. You know, SpongeBob, obviously we know from the actual show. You know, he knows karate, he learned to fight from Sandy, stuff like that. This is obviously over exaggerated to make it more anime tropes, but you can look around here, you see this. But what I love the idea that the strange continuity of Mr. Krabs' eyes, so he has the eye stalks, but his opening eyes wrap all the way around. It's a bit creepy. Here, look. Yeah, see what I mean? With the eyes, they wrap all the way around. But the idea that he's sitting here sulking, so he finally lost the actual secret formula, so he sent Squidward to go retrieve it from Bubble Bass, even though Bubble Bass was strong enough to defeat him. So it's crazy.
ついてこられなければ彼もそこまでの男
Also, that's messed up. He wasn't strong enough. If he can't handle it, screw him. The music, listen to that.
カーにはでかくて野蛮で
The monster
金
with
のた
big
めなら
meaty
何でもす
claws,
る化け物だ。
which I think is a reference.
幾度となく
Or about the
他の店
lies,
から耳にしてきたその
anything
セ
for
リ
a
フ
quick buck.
嘘でいてほしかったです。
Now I know they weren't lies. Finally, now
スポン
this.
ジボブよ。いつかお前も真実を知る日が来る。あの闇のパティの秘密とお前自身の真実
The
を。
dark secret of what you really
そして
are.
わしが全てをかけてでもお前を守ってきた理由を
They even include the claw rattling.
するなよ。
First of all, I love that right there. That's just awesome. So they're doing the thing where SpongeBob is like this, has this deep dark secret. Obviously, Mr. Krabs has been protecting it, so everything he does, the greed, everything is to protect the truth about SpongeBob. Where is this going? Like, really? Like, we're only 2 minutes into this. How much just happened in 2 minutes? That's nuts. This intro is amazing. Now, this seems to be the only one that he could get away with copyright-wise. I don't know if this is an original piece or if this is a thing. So this actually shows the stories completely through, but you see, look at the style. You get Doodle Bob. Now you see Patrick. Ignore this. Spoilers. This is supposed to be for final season. The Bubble Bass fight, except they're fighting by the tree. And this is so anime trope. This, the bad guy walk. Look at this. And then he's fighting Doodle Bomb. Squidward fighting the cloaked man with the sword. And going Super Saiyan. And Sandy just being a monster and a badass. On dry land, mind you. At some point they have to go to the surface. And I guess that's the mermaid from the movie? I never saw the movies. Kind of where I ducked out, but like, oh, and then, so, yeah, hold on, let me pause it there. So, this is a fan thing. This is not official, but he did this the year after, or the year that Steven Hillenburg died. So, this is his tribute, in a way, to the creator of SpongeBob. And that's just amazing. So, I mean, a lot of people want to say that this can be taken down. It's like, but really, yeah, he's using the characters, he's using the likeness, but it's an original story based off of the thing. It's original animation based off of the thing. You know, it's a parody. So technically speaking, a parody should be somewhat legal depending on how things want to go. It's not Dragon Ball. We'll just put it that way. So but yeah, that was the intro. I love that song. I hope he redoes the intro so it no longer says final season and has all the credits, because that was actually meant as an outro, the way he did that. That's supposed to be closing credits, but it's the only thing he had. So maybe he'll do more at the second episode, if and when. Jellyfish Field. Of course, he was blowing bubbles. Ikado. I'm gonna call him Ikado from now on.
SpongeBob!
Look at Sandy.
最後に見かけたのはあの岩のあたりだと思
And
うけ
the
ど、
redesign of Patrick is amazing.
じゃあなんであなたたちはここで見ているだけなんですか。
それはイカルドが来るなって言って。
あやつは自分の名誉のために戦っている。大切なものを守れる強さ。
That voice for Patrick is amazing. Not to mention, he's not stupid Patrick here. This is like super intelligent, very straightforward, like powerful Patrick. It's crazy. But I love it. He's got the thing going on. He's got the sword at his side. Unfortunately, he's only wearing a banana hammock instead of his shorts. So, if you can find the original ones, like somebody ripped them off, find the original 2 intros that he made, and you'll see why the banana hammock is a little scary. But you also see, like, here's the thing. So he did those intros. Those were just intros. There was nothing else. It was just to music, basically an AMV. And it tells so much story that basically covers everything that happens in the manga. It's ridiculous. So this is the first time they've ever had dialogue.
絶望に立ち向かう勇気。
And they're basically making Squidward out to be the Sasuke or the Vegeta.
そんなくだらないこ
He's
と
the rival
本気で信じてるんですか。
with a
あなたたち
load
二
of
人が
fish
強い
face.
ことは僕が誰よりも知ってい
Powerful
ます。
sea dwellers.
そんな強いお二人がイカルドの勇気やらプライドやらって言葉を鵜呑みにして見殺しにしたと言うんですか。
Yes.
フレンドの F はどこ行ったんですか。
There's a reference.
スポンジボブ！
行かせてやれ。サンデ
There's
ィ。
the thing. Don't look
スポンジ
carefully
ボ
at
ブと
it.
イカル
This
ド
right here is
は
amazing.
いわば同じコインの表と裏。
I love this.
二人とも拙者を震わせるほどの何かを秘めている。そしてあの何とも言えぬ顔がまたかっこいい。
There's the Chonin trope.
予言では
Sound,
醜い
everything.
怪人が全てに死をもたらすと言っていただろう。大丈
Don't
夫。
worry.
奴らは
You
違
are
う。
safe from that element.
二人ともかっこいいから。
Like, okay, so once again, references, backstory, potential future in 35 seconds. There was so much packed in that, and you just thought, this is cool. Sandy, on the other hand, is being a little bit less Sandy. She's holding back. She's not jumping into the fray like she normally would. In the voice, while lacking the twang of a Southerner, like, she's from Texas. That's not quite there. Now, spoilers, they're doing an English dub. So I gotta wonder how they're gonna do an English dub of this. That's gonna be weird. Because they're gonna have to... I just imagine that they're gonna mesh the mouth movements and everything. Like, really make it like an actual English dub. And Narmak is the one animating this. You know, he might have some help, but it's basically a one-man operation. And if you watch the mouth movements, especially in the upcoming stuff, it's not just open-close variants. There's fluid motion. He's like, if it's 24, I'm thinking it's closer to 12 frames per second, maybe a little bit more. But he's animating on either the 1s or 2s. Like, he's doing, like, almost every movement, at least for the mouths and eye movements. Because half the time when they're talking, eye movement is happening. Something is moving. It's crazy. Here's another reference that I don't get, but I may have just been out of the loop. So, he said, down there by this boulder, and said, this isn't a boulder at all.
岩じゃない。 これはただの
It's
石
a
だ。
rock.
初代の武器が
It's
こんな
like a
ところにあった
weapon
な
of
ん
the
て。
pioneers and just sitting here. So I know that's a reference. May come in handy someday, or future.
リカルド
Ikado! I'm gonna always call Squidward Ikado from now on. And yeah, they do a JoJo style break here. Okay, so let him get his free plug for the merch.
Anime t-shirts and more.
Yeah.
Now
I'll link down below to the store so you can go support and buy it.
Use the
I
code
love
high-five
both of these designs,
for
but I kind of want a different one.
5% Off.
So newmemeland.com, use code HIGH5 for 5% off.
More animations like this.
He does do other things, but this is the main thing he's known
At
for.
this cool stuff. I can hear his footsteps.
Also, there's somehow a backstory
will
to
let
the
him take
guy
me.
hawking merch.
Be gone!
That. Back to the episode. Literally an anime breaker. Look,
リカルド
a bumper.
スポンジボブこの富士壺頭なんでここに
Knocked the shit out of him. If you look at Bubble Bass, it's ridiculous. Look at this. Shonen tumble. He actually gained speed as he's running. Did he smash into the rock?
やっぱりリカルドはすごい。
Man, to get that formula good.
来たんだスポンジボブ俺たちのわけが
来るに決まってるだろ。なんで
Look
一
at
人で
this.
戦お
Watch the
うと
mouth.
したんだ。
Look at the
二人
mouth.
だったら
It's
勝てたかもしれ
perfect.
ないじゃないか。
It's perfect.
そしたらまたお前
And yeah, so here,
美味しい
the anime
ところを
trope of the
捉えち
rivals.
まうだろうが何をしてもお前にはかなわなかった
By the way, these are original compositions.
サーバーとしても毎月
This is where the rival bows down, admits that you're better in every way. Always employee of the month, customers adore you.
給料も
You get higher rate of pay.
俺より
That's bullshit.
お前は毎日仲間に囲まれて
No, friends.
それをガリ
He
ガリ
did knock him into the rock.
眺め続けてきた
That's not a boulder. He hit him with a rock.
そんな俺でも一人であの野郎を
Defeat
倒せ
Bubble
たら
Bass by myself. Retrieve the secret.
取り戻せたらカニの
All
野
for
郎
Mr. Krabs to recognize
に
him.
変え
Also, look at the jellyfish animation there.
クラリネットも
That.
マジ
Can't even play the clarinet. Fake bitch. That was
何言っ
good.
てんだリカルド。友達なら僕がいるじゃないですか。
He's totally the Naruto in this.
クラリネットだったら怪我が治ったらすぐにでも。
The blur. Look at this. Yep. Yep.
あれ強く打ちすぎたかな
The voice for Bubble Bass is perfect.
言われてたけどまあ
He does look like a Ninja Turtle though, which is a little weird.
弱いくせに出しゃばるからそんなことになるんだよ自業自得ってやつ
Yep. And he
間
does
違っ
he
て落
monologues.
としちまったレシピが偶然あいつのところに転がったから拾えたみたいなもんだし
Fuck you, you bubble
お
bastard.
前もいつも準備ができてとか言ってるみたいだけど
Okay, so he's injecting the secret formula, obviously because they know that it does something. It's not just for burgers. Now, what I wanted to see right here, and is what I thought, is like, so in a second we get the dramatic turnaround. What I wanted to see right here was the anime thing where it's like, and then everything switches to black and white for a second, like there's a power release. I wanted to see the rocks tumble, or not the rocks, sorry, the boulders tumble, and then the rock kind of chip away, and then Bubble Bass go, whoa. Like, literally, like he powered up without powering up, or the murderous intent, like a wave comes out. That would be perfect for this wide shot. Narmak, if you see this, that would be a perfect thing to do right there. Just, and like the murderous intent, or it's the thing that he feels here in a second when he turns around and goes, you know, waits on him. But either way,
仲間が死ぬ準備
there's
は
a
でき
ton
て
of
なかったみたいだな
references spouting from this asshole.
お前だってもう気づいているんだろ
Even
ど
does
んな
this
に頑
squat
張っても
bullshit. Like,
お前はあの時ピクルスを忘れて客に品を出しちまった
he's still talking shit about the pickles, even though he did that.
だから一人救えないお前は名前をサクセスのやつから
I think this is
セ
a
ールドの F に
this right here
変え
is
た
meant to be a
方がいい
joke
んじゃな
about
い
how they
か
sometimes pronounce SpongeBob.
なあフポンチボブ
黙れつってんだよクソが
That. See, I think it should have gone from the wide shot, like make the wide or move the wide shot to a different part, keep him talking, and then before he does the turnaround, do the, and then he turns around and yells, "Shut the hell up!" And then that's when Bolas does the thing. Yeah, see, even defensive position. Look at this. Now it's full on Naruto. Watch. He throws himself out of the way, breaking his arm to dodge the punch. We already know that SpongeBob doesn't have real bones. He could just keep pulling arms if he wanted to. But the fact that he doesn't just break his arm off to get away, he wants to stay in close. So he turns, snapping his own arm to avoid the punch so that he can come back. Strategery. Look at this. Fuck you! Yes! And then the inner monologue of how strong he is. Why am I not as strong?
のピクルさえあれば俺は進化するはずなのに何も起きねえじゃないか。それにこいつさっきあれを全部自分に言ったのか。あの闇のレシピを全て取り込んでまだ動け
How can he keep functioning with all that full syringe in there? The red eyes. I love this. This is so awesome. I love this. Just takes it. Hold on. Okay, so I gotta back up. So let's go forward, just frame by frame. So the rock hits him. By the way, if you guys don't know, you can advance and reverse using frame by frame by using comma and period. So watch this. So he takes the one on the left side. So he's slightly phased by that. Okay, now here comes the bigger rock. If you watch the tie, come on. Come on. He goes forward. Boof. Okay, so no rock, smash rock. And then, you know, obviously the really crazy keyframe of the impact. But if you notice right there, his tie is ripped now. So, like, in the next shot, you see, like, that was a big enough rock one to almost blow his head off. But it actually destroyed his tie in the process. So, it goes so quick you miss it. And then, now he's just so fucked up. Oh, hold on. That's another thing I wanted to watch. Nobody else I've watched review this notices. Okay, so... Okay, so you get the diagonal cut of Bubble Bass there. Watch. He pushes it out of the way and jumps off of it. He literally pushes the diagonal cut in of Bubble Bass out of the way. That's genius. I love that. Now, I don't know if other animes have done that, but that's the first time I've ever noticed that as a thing that happened. Good job, Narmak. So quick. Just a karate chop. Now, that makes me sad because in the intro or outro battle where he's fighting Bubble Butt, he's using the spatula as a weapon. And that's where he's like cutting off his arm and stuff. But the fact that he literally just left arm vertical karate chops it, it happens so fast he doesn't even know that his arm is gone. Watch the mouth. Watch the mouth movements. Look at this. Look at the eye movement. That intense look. Fuck you. Fuck you, fucking bubble bass ass. Yeah! Look, sharp claws. Personally, I think it looks like a cucumber that he cut off, but... This look. You killed my friend, you bastard. Now he's just beating the dead body. I'm surprised at this point he's not chopping it. Of course. The love interests have to come in to calm him down.
Yep.
俺がなんだってこの不実ボ頭
Something I want to point out, because now we hear him actually talk a lot more normal. The SpongeBob, the Squidward voice actor is talking like he has a clown nose over his thing. So he sounds muffled a lot like actual Squidward does. You know? Listen.
少し気絶してたからって勝手に殺すんじゃねえよ。だいたいお前、俺の脈とかも確認してなかっただろ。いや、いつも状況も
Yeah, he's like basically talking shit. Like, you always run into that assessing the situation. Are you stupid? Talking shit. Like a friend. You gotta have the crying. Of course, Mr. Grab watching.
Hi everyone, I hope you enjoyed 6 months of my life well spent on making the grandest animation my booty has ever grinded out. Those shirts that you saw in the video are actually real. I am selling some shirts and stickers created by me and my boy,
the intro that's rolling in the background.
We have a sale to celebrate the release of episode 1, and on top of that, you can put in the code HIGH5 for an additional 5% off.
Once again, I'll link down below to the store.
The shirts are limited, so if you want to support me in the channel, check them out on newmemeland.com. Link on the screen, in the description, and in the pinned comment. Besides all that jazz, I want to give an absolutely moist thank you to my friend John Wang, who directed the voice actors for the Japanese.
Narmak, you're weird. I just realized.
Thank you to my friend John Wang.
Okay, so the thing rolling in the background is one of the other opening things he's made. Yes, that it was Mr. Krabs counting money with a boner. And yes, it was almost center screen when he decided to mention his friend John Wang. I don't think that was a coincidence, because I'm starting to kind of get an idea of how Narmak does things. But this John Wang VO guy, he directed all of these actors.
Who directed the voice actors for the Japanese dub and soon to be released English dub. John is a professional voice acting teacher who can mold your voice beautifully and holds voice acting workshops. Also, a massive thank you to the voice actors who made this project possible. The music that blessed your ears was created by my amazing friends Sander, also known as Red, and Seikara. Full soundtracks are on their channels.
There you go.
My buddy Strelok also handled the sound design for the entire episode, and his work
Good job, Strelok.
Never disappoints. Check them all out in the description below. I highly recommend all of their succulent services. And finally, thank you, patrons. You make my punani pungent. Well, that's all, folks. Bye-bye.
Yeah, so he's a little weird. It is what it is. But that is so ridiculous and so amazing. Like, from, like, I saw it. Okay, so up here in the corner, right over here, you get Teens React to SpongeBob SquarePants Anime. That's where I first learned about it, was actually from Fine Bros. And then actually, ooh, up here, look. Yes, it is still there. The SpongeBob Anime Complete Edition Official. That one is still there. If you can go find that, it shows all of them with stuff cut out so you can see it a lot cleaner. And it's really, really good. Okay, no, actually, this was opening 3. This isn't the ending credits. I had it wrong. I apologize. But it says final season, so that's why you see stuff that doesn't happen. But if you can go watch that one, which has 20 million views, this one has, this current video has what, 15? 5, only has 5. But I mean, it's only been out since like Friday. So this is amazing. 780,000 likes, 4,300 dislikes for people who just suck. If I remember correctly, he does mention somewhere in another one that the other ones were broken. Oh, hey, look, there's the voices. Okay, so Bubble Bass and Mr. Krabs were the same voice actor. Nice. Squidward was that. Sandy was this. Patrick was that. SpongeBob is Shiki. Or Shiki is. Cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, SpongeBob is my favorite anime. Isn't a joke anymore. It's awesome. Do you watch anime? Yeah, I've been binging SpongeBob lately. That's awesome. But yeah, so the voice acting is phenomenal. The music is great. The artwork, the style, everything is insane. I wish you go watch the combination to the opening credit things. If I can, I'm gonna link that down below too, so you guys can watch that. Assuming, because I couldn't find that before, you might have to have it secreted away so people can't get to it. Actually, let me just double click on it real quick. See if it is there. It is. You know what? Screw it. We're adding this to the end of the video. Okay, so the reason... Crap, I'm going to get copyright hit, aren't I? Okay. You guys go watch this, so you know it's a thing. I'll try to link it down below. I guess if you watch the Narmak video, you'll see this one. I forgot. This will get hit with copyrights. Hopefully it didn't, but... Either way, I can edit. What am I thinking? So, but guys, either way, like this video, thumbs up, do the subscribe thing. This channel needs to grow a lot more. I'm going to follow Narmak. I will do more music reviews and stuff like that. But for this had to be something special. I mentioned it on my live stream Sunday. I said I was going to review it today. I'm reviewing it today. So, but I'll catch you guys next time. And remember, as always, it doesn't have to make sense. Just have to be loud.